This is the Nick and Justin podcast, and we're going to be on episode 6, and we're just going to talk a little bit of NBA for a little bit.
A little bit of hoops.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts coming out of All-Star break in the NBA? Like, what are your takeaways for the team so far?
My takeaways is the Bucks won't stop losing a game. They've won like 15 or 14 straight, and my Celtics, we did win last game against the Cavs, but we need those Bucks to lose a game because they will not lose a game to save my life, to save the Celtics' life.
Mm.
And the Clippers are 0-4 ever since getting Russell Westbrook. Who would shocker, shocker. But yeah, and then I think the Mavs finally won a game with Kyrie and Luka together, playing together. Both dropped 40 against the dang Sixers.
I knew you were going to say it.
What a bums. How was Luka Doncic? I don't want to go into it. What about you, Justin?
The Sixers are not looking too good.
They're 40-22.
I'm saying coming out of All-Star break.
Oh yeah. I was about to say.
Yeah, they're not looking the best right now. They're not.
Yeah, they're 1-3, I think, since All-Star break.
Yeah, and people would say whatever they want about Harden. I just don't think he's just not. He's not built to be on the Sixers.
He's not built? Oh, I think he is built to be in the Sixers. I
don't think so.
I think it's the coach. But
it could be Doc, but I don't know. I think a lot of people in sports just overall kind of once they get into that denial stage, they kind of just start blaming the coach.
Yeah.
Happened with Howie Roseman. He's not the coach, but he's the GM. People, I feel like that happened
I don't know.
a while ago. I feel like people hated Howie Roseman. All of a sudden, they like him. Yeah, and then he started doing well. So maybe you just got to give Doc some credit. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's just the chemistry. That's what I think it is. I think it's just they're not a well-rounded team.
I don't think they have enough depth, but
Yeah, that also.
I feel the combo of Harden and Embiid is it's very good, one of the best combos in the league, just doing pick and roll. But I just don't think you can depend on some of their role players, and their role players. I get they are not always going to be the best, but I don't think and Tyrese Maxey's not been good in the past couple games.
Yeah, but he's still
Isn't he come off the bench?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That's a problem. I hate that.
Yeah.
You got to give him minutes.
D'Anthony Melton, I know, starting over him, I'm pretty sure. Or James Harden, one of the two. But,
no, Tyrese started last night.
I did. I was watching the Celtics Sixers. He did not start. It's D'Anthony Melton.
He had 29 points.
So I'm talking about Kentucky.
Tyrese Maxey, I'm a huge fan of. I thought they were going to get rid of him.
Oh, for the Harden trade?
Yep, I thought they were going to get rid of him. And I was going to be really upset. They need to get rid of. Here's my kind of takeaway for the Sixers. If they want to get a better, well-rounded team without getting rid of Harden, get rid of Tobias Harris first of all.
He's a free agent, I think, after this year.
Yeah, he's just wasting money.
Go ahead, Jimmy. Go ahead, Jimmy.
I would say if they get rid of Tobias, they need to go after kind of Ja Morant is obviously...
And I think he's signed. I think they need to get a type of player like him. That kind of...
Yeah, they need to get a type of player like him. That's what they need.
No, they need to finish second overall to get Scoot Henderson then. To get second.
They either need... Wait, let's look up free agents for next year.
But yeah, how do you feel that Kings-Clippers game that was 176-175? Did you ever see that?
I did see
the score?
That. Yeah.
That might have been the greatest week of basketball. That game, then you had Celtics, Sixers. That was a banger.
I think the game was pathetic, to be honest.
Celtics, Sixers?
No. Knicks and Kings.
Kings-Clippers, you mean?
Yeah, Kings-Clippers. I think it was kind of just...
What? I didn't watch all of it. I watched double overtime because
They were still in the All-Star form. They needed to
I actually really enjoyed it.
All right, 2024 free agents. We have Harden, Siakam.
Oh, I think Siakam would be a good pickup on the Sixers if he can shoot the ball.
Klay Thompson.
He ain't leaving.
He's kind of old.
He's staying with the Warriors.
Jaylen Brown, Buddy Hield,
Jaylen Brown is. That was a quick contract.
DeMar DeRozan.
I don't think fits Sixers. Yeah.
I'm not really a fan of anybody on here. Everybody that's good is just gonna get re-signed. I feel like on this list.
Except for I could see DeMar leaving.
I can't see Siakam leaving.
I think he could because I think they want to rebuild and
If the Sixers get Siakam, that would be huge, be massive.
Yeah, it's just I gotta see how he shoots the ball though, because like
I think they need
34%.
either one of the two players. They need a driving guy. They either need that or just
They had that in Ben Simmons, and
Ben Simmons is completely different.
I meant like the just the driving type, just the get to the basket.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying they can still shoot the ball. They're not like Ben Simmons where they have an open three and then don't take it.
Yeah, I think a Buddy Hield would fit perfectly.
Is he like good?
Oh,
I remember hearing about him.
Yeah, he's been the most threes in the league.
Okay. I think Siakam is definitely the best.
I just worry if they have enough cap space though.
Like Siakam, Embiid, Harden. Be
Yeah,
crazy.
That's a nice big two though. That's a nice
Yeah, that's what I
big
mean.
man combo.
Siakam is like an Embiid, but just smaller.
But I think OG. I feel like the Raptors should rebuild. I don't get why they won't trade any of the players. I don't get why they kept on Pascal. There's some teams that confuse me a lot.
Yeah.
But who do you think's gonna finish last in the league right now?
Oh, I'm not a big NBA guy, but what are the bottom teams that you know of?
Spurs, Rockets.
Rockets.
Rockets, really?
Yeah.
I think they're second last right now.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do too good.
Their team is it's a bunch of guys who play AAU basketball and don't play like a team basketball. Jalen Green might be the most ISO-centric player I've ever seen.
Yeah.
All he does is just give me the ball, ISO, and then do a dumb shot. I like the big man.
He's Jalen Green's young guy, right?
Yeah, second year.
Yeah.
I get his athleticism is crazy, the way he can just jump out of the building, but he can score the ball, but I don't think he does that. He does not much other. And like Kevin Porter, their point guard, is like the exact same player.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, and their coach is not good either. I've heard they have one good player. That's the big man, Sengun, but I just don't use him. It's like there's a lot of NBA players who say this guy's very good, but their team the Rockets just don't use him correctly.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah. So, I think for some final thoughts, I think.
Oh wait. Who do you think wins MVP?
This year.
Yeah. I got Jokic winning MVP. Third straight.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Jokic.
First ever big man average triple double.
That is true. I totally forgot about that.
And like,
I think personally, I
Tatum
want
could
to see Tatum win. To be honest,
I do too because I'm a Celtics fan.
Yeah.
But I think it's Jokic's award to lose, but I could see Embiid sneaking up on it. He's not really sneaking up on it. It's just, I think I can give it to him third straight year because he's like, it's crazy what he's doing as a center. Like I love it. Embiid's great and all,
Mm-hmm.
but the offensive skill set Jokic has and does consistently is unfair.
Yeah.
A guy who of that size who can rebound it, who can shoot the ball, who can he dribbles. I get slow dribbling, but he has some moves that like guards that can pull off.
Yeah, I think for MVP, I think Giannis is gonna.
Oh, you think Giannis is gonna win it?
I think he's gonna come back from.
Injury.
Yeah, I think he's gonna come back from an injury and he's gonna lead his team to first seed in the East.
They are first seed right now. They won 15 straight.
Yeah. All right. So, final thoughts. Who do you think is gonna win MVP? And
MVP, Jokic, and you want to go championship?
championship, I got. I got the Mavericks. I think Kyrie Irving and Luka They're gonna get some nice chemistry build up, and they're gonna come.
You know, if Kyrie doesn't leave for vaccination either, they might have a chance. But
Yeah,
I don't like their defense. But I get your opinion though.
That's my.
If they get Bill.
That's my like kind of.
dark horse.
Yeah, it's kind. But my like legitimate like I think a really realistic pick would probably be just the Bucks. I think the Bucks are gonna.
Celtics are more realistic. All right, let's get that straight. All right, Jason Tatum is Giannis's like father figure. All right, Jason Tatum will drop at least 40 in one of the games, and probably Game 7. They win.
All right.
Yeah. So thanks for listening.
Yeah.
All right.
This was episode 6, and thank you for listening.
Goodbye.